And welcome back, everyone, to Blast Backstage. Last but certainly not least, I'm joined by FaZe Clan. So I know you guys are like hot off the plane from China. Are you guys adjusting well to the time zone?
Yeah, it's only 12 hours difference. It's not a big deal for us.
Not at all. I mean, you used to travel and do this all the time, Yanko.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. So this is just another day in the
Just
life
that I
for you.
wasn't competing, so the results didn't really matter to me. No.
Ah, so you're saying the
Got a
analyst
bit more
has-
skin in the game, you know.
Yeah. What about the rest of you guys?
I woke
Feeling
up at
great.
4 a.m.
You woke up at what time?
How's
4
your
a.m.
schedule?
Oh no.
Yeah, same. I woke up at 4 a.m. and didn't sleep yet.
Okay, so people are struggling just a little bit. You guys,
Yeah.
you guys all need to
used
take
to it. A little
melatonin. Yeah, just
Not
a
me.
little, just a little.
Yeah.
It's not
Doesn't
helping.
work. Doesn't work.
I took it today.
It does. You know why? You need to keep taking it every single night. People think it's this magic pill.
You see, I do that, just not with melatonin.
Got it.
But it's had mixed results, actually. Like, out of the medicine, NyQuil does the trick for
Yeah.
me.
NyQuil. Got it. So for those of you guys wondering at home, melatonin or NyQuil, those are your two choices. Now, coming in, I know that Yanko, you've actually had some playing experience recently yourself as well. How was that?
That was awesome. That was awesome. I'll just say that when I played, we won. I was the highest ranked support player of the tournament, so I think I rest my case.
How did the rest of you guys feel he did? Were you surprised?
Yeah, he did
A
good.
little bit
He did good.
surprised.
He adapted good. He was dropping guns all the time, making everyone.
Dropping guns.
Jumping
all
over.
You
Good
even
job,
took the
good
off from
job.
me, man. Yeah.
he was,
Whatever it takes.
He was jumping in for everyone just to
Yeah.
refrag. It was
Yeah.
Oh, it was
better
good.
than expected.
Yeah. Well, the last time I saw you guys was back with E-League, and you guys won that event.
Did we?
It's been...
Yeah.
We did.
Yeah, you did.
So it's you, Sue. Like that. Nice to have you here.
Yes.
Thank you.
I'm the lucky charm, apparently. So I'm here again.
So
you
we
guys
might
are going to
win
win. All
something.
you have to do is take down Astralis. It's easy, right?
Yeah.
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 Who's
Yeah.
that?
Who are they?
So
Just give us a best of 3, you know.
Yeah, we're gonna
So
pick milk as well.
it has been a little bit of time since E-League. How has that time been for you guys? I know, you've been traveling quite a bit. Has that been hard to sort of incorporate with, just practicing and working on things itself?
Well, it's been really hard for us, actually, because after E-League, okay, we had a good period for the major boot camp. We prepared really well for that event, even though the result wasn't really what we were hoping for. But after that was when we started having problems. We had, the Blast event in Brazil and the event in China. So obviously guys needed to sort out their visas. So we had some issues there that, we had to miss some practice days. I don't know if we managed to get, total 10 days of practice since the major ended, which obviously, is
Not optimal.
It's not optimal, right? So that's been a bit of a problem for us. And of course, all the, travel back and forth, changing time zones, from Brazil to Europe for a few days and to China, then here. And straight from here, we go to Pro League, to the UK to play our Pro League group.
Yeah.
So, it's pretty hectic, but
Yeah.
we're trying our best to adjust on the fly, really, and make things happen so that we can get some decent results. We don't consider that to be an excuse for like, oh yeah, well, we're jet lag, we cannot play. So
Yeah.
we have to do better than our results have been after the major, and we're hoping to prove that we can do better at these last 2 events on the road.
Yeah, no doubt. And obviously, and you just said it yourself, you've been traveling so much. Astralis actually said themselves that they've been very picky about the events that they go to because that's exactly what they want to avoid. They're trying to avoid that sort of crazy back and forth. But for you guys, is that something that you're sort of considering for the rest of the year or no?
Absolutely. I think we're also looking at the schedule and try and not play.
Olaf looks like he's surprised by this.
That's why we
Yeah,
brought
but-
Janko, so he can do all the talking and the live stream. Give it up.
Wait, Olaf, why did you look so surprised?
What? Yeah, I think we should do less tournaments. That's what I think.
If you ask Nico, we would play every single
Every
tournament.
single event.
Oh,
Like, we
are-
would
are
go.
you-
I'm surprised he didn't say yes to Copenhagen games. Like, so
I'm going there.
I don't know how that happens.
Are you
We're gonna
going by
go to
yourself?
that. We're gonna play the Take TV events. We're gonna play everything basically. If there's a BYOC,
Yeah.
there's a BYOC guys you wanna see FaZe at, just message Nico. He's gonna accept.
Wait, Nico, then are you a fan of just doing the back-to-back-to-back style?
Not
Yes,
back
he
to
is.
back, but I don't like skipping too many events either. So I like, for me, perfect scenario is like to have 1 to 2 weeks at home and then go to the event. Having more than that, it's too much time at home, I would say. And
I just think Nico loves to play the game.
Yeah.
Lots of travel. man.
Also travel, not to be home.
Yeah.
no, travel and compete.
Mm.
Because
Now-
when we are at home, we don't play enough.
Okay. Well, recently
individually.
we had some changes happen. You know, Cash was taken out, and now Vertigo is going to be coming into the map pool. So, initial thoughts first with Cash being taken out. Are you guys happy with that? Not happy with that?
Me personally, I don't like it. I like that they brought in a new map. I always been a fan of a new map, so I think Vertigo is the wrong map. I haven't played it though. So I like to comment
You
on
haven't
stuff.
played
I
it,
haven't
but
played
you
it,
don't like it.
I don't know. It's just I think it was the wrong map to pick. Whatever other map, but
Yeah, the map
We've
just
picked,
doesn't look too
biome,
competitive.
biome,
How do you say it? Biome?
biome.
It's a
Biome?
big map. Biome?
Biome?
Yeah, biome. There we go. Should've taken-
Biome.
I'm giving English lessons. That's where we are in this.
that
game.
map is actually good. We could play that map instead of Vertigo.
Wait, what is it about
Just do a
Vertigo
Staskin,
that
bro.
rubs you the wrong way? What is it specifically?
And it's just weird.
It's weird.
Yeah,
You can fall down.
Yeah, I hear people are
that's
talking
the whole
about
thing about it. You can fall down.
people are talking about how it's really fast paced. There are some almost nuke-like sound aspects to it.
Yeah, I don't like. Yeah, I think it's gonna be hard to hear. Like, there's gonna be some weird stuff happening when you hear people running next to you, but they are under you and stuff like that.
So does that mean that as of now, at least, you're leaning towards that being sort of the ban immediately, and you're bringing out nuke, or what's going to be happening?
It's not gonna be our perma veto for sure because we aim that we want to play all 7 maps and
Got
we
it.
started playing Nuke as well. So we're definitely gonna try to play Vertigo as well, and we're gonna see how it's gonna work out for us in the beginning. I don't know how much time we're gonna have to prepare for it, but we are definitely gonna try to bring it in our map pool,
Yeah, for
even
sure.
though we don't like it.
What is your guys' schedule looking like after this event? Do you have some time to?
Yeah, we have one day.
Bro, we're leaving
4 days and then
7
Sydney.
days. After we come home, we go. After 7 days, we go to Sydney.
Got it. So
No,
you
but
guys
after
have
this
7
event, we
days.
go to Pro League, and then after Pro League, we have 7 days at home to prepare Vertigo.
To go to Mars or Sydney. But I think for us, it's just our main focus right now is the Pro League group. Like we really want to try and win that group because if you win your group in Pro League, you already qualify for the finals. If you end up second or third, you need to go back in a month's time to play the second group stage in order to qualify,
Yeah.
right? So if we win our Pro League group, we go to Sydney. After Sydney, we have 4 weeks or so where we're at home, right? So that we can use those 4 weeks. We can
Aren't
put
we
in
going
a
to
4
Dallas,
weeks.
bro.
No,
that-
if you make Pro League, you have 3.5 weeks.
Three
Yeah,
and a
two
half,
weeks.
yeah, 3.5. Like,
Is that us that far? Okay.
listen, anything that's more than 7 days at this point, guys. So
You'll take it.
but the point being, like, we can have some times for the guys to just rest a little bit, and then we can also put in a boot camp in there, because you know we play from home when we practice.
Yeah.
Like everyone's living in a different country.
Yeah.
So that would be extremely helpful for us. So that's what we're aiming for. That's what we're hoping for, to actually have some time to polish our game and iron things out a little bit.
And also see some friends and family. That's always nice too.
So who wants those? You know, all my best friends are with me.
Ah, yeah. I don't know if they agree with that. But yeah, let's bring out the player cards. Everyone
don't
got
like
real
this part.
quiet there. Everyone got real quiet there.
Especially
Now-
Nico.
Yeah. Just
I don't know
too much
why
time
you
spending
guys
with
keep
young
doing
girls.
this part. I don't like this part at all.
It just gets better and
It's
better every time.
outside of my control, but I've been told we're going to start doing this one by one. So Nico, if you want to go first and flip it up so
I
everyone
don't want to go
at
first. Can
home.
you go first?
I
gonna
can,
go
I can
down,
go
down.
first. You want me to go first? I can go first.
Okay,
I go.
Olaf, why don't you go first?
Yeah, why
Do I have to flip it up to the TV?
Yes.
Okay.
With the TV, bro.
Yeah, but I don't care about that. Yeah, we're good. Here we are.
All right.
75. I'm not happy, but yeah. Here it is. Like always.
Interesting. Okay, we're going to keep going down. Everyone start flipping it up. Rain, can you flip yours up?
83.
Oh.
Correct, bro.
Yeah, but
thank
he's a
you.
legend.
I know. He has the legend, but you have the higher overall rating. So that's
you know
the
what- you wanna know why? You wanna know why?
Stats
Why?
over.
Major winner.
Hey! You're not wrong. Okay, flip up yours.
That's
Guardian.
not right because he's major winner. He doesn't have it.
I think they forgot about him.
Well,
Wait, what?
you guys are curious.
Wow.
Astralis, I don't believe all of them had theirs either. Like none of them, except for I think one person had legend.
Why does
Yeah,
Olaf
but
have
it's
it
just like that, you know, have a character that's like, you can't put it, it's like a cheat code, you know, so you kind of have to make it fair so you can.
This is true. Can't give them everything.
So you can beat the
They're
game,
already
you know?
winning everything.
Yeah.
Can't give them everything. All right. So Guardian had 81. Adren, can you pull up yours? All right. 75. All right, Nico, let's see what yours is. 89. I mean, you have to give a smile. for that.
Always the same.
mean, where's the
always
90?
the same. Always at the top.
It needs to start with 9.
I'm kidding.
That's
It
blasphemy.
was. This was the first time I think I had below 90.
Nope.
So
So
I'm
in
dropping
fact,
off.
fact, you're not
in-game
happy
Getting
about
older,
it.
bro.
in-game leader effect.
Getting
All
old.
I'm saying, excuses
Getting
all
too
over
old. It's
excuses.
going to drop off now, man. It's going all downhill from
I
here.
know.
Okay.
I know.
Catch up
From
with-
experience.
okay.
From experience.
And then later on, we're actually going to be doing a cute little segment where you guys get to write down characteristics of Yanko and rate
Oh.
him. So we're gonna save that bit for last. You guys can feel free to either rip on him or use that time to compliment him.
Do we have to
Just
be
think
honest?
about what you're saying.
And
Please
under
be
this
honest.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
also you guys
I-
need to remember that I put this practice schedule in, so
Yeah.
take that into account.
There's
when
a
you're
problem,
playing.
Yanko. We have to be honest.
Yeah, always. That's why I tell you, Ladi, always be honest.
Okay.
Best singer in the team.
Well, with that, we're actually gonna start diving
Best
right
singer in
into
the team.
Twitter questions. The best singer on the team. I mean, I know for a fact that there are quite a people. Yanko likes singing.
What?
I think
You get really
everyone-
into your music.
That doesn't count. Oh yeah, that.
Balkan people
I
like
think
to
Yeah, it's
Nico
cool,
like
yeah.
music,
biggest
that's
singer
for
in the
sure.
team.
I don't like to sing. I like to listen to music.
Bro, you
You
sing
sing
as well.
all the time.
You sing
Yeah.
when you shower. That's when you sing.
But you sing in the
No, you
practice
sing
room
in
as
the
well.
practice room.
What?
Yeah.
Then
Olaf,
I'm
how-
still
how-
not the best singer.
How
I
would
can sing,
you
but
how
not
would
the
you
best.
rate Nico singing?
From what scale?
Zero
From 8 to
to
10.
100. Zero
From
to
8
100.
10.
From 8.
8 to 10.
I will give you a solid 8 then, bro.
0 to 100. Rate his singing.
2.
Come on,
that was
Ladi.
not me, man. I don't know. I don't like the music, not the best, but the singing is pretty okay. So give me 50.
Better
Okay.
than in-game leading, right?
I didn't say anything.
Things are getting savage, and we've just only begun. Do you guys agree Nico is
Group therapy right
the is Nico the one that sings the most? Then does anyone else sing?
I
He's
think
the only one that sings.
No one else sings.
No.
Okay.
Adrian sings a little bit.
What?
Oh yeah, that's true.
Sit down.
Yeah, it was like 2 years ago.
What was this incident? When were you singing?
We made a clip.
Oh,
Gambit.
that's
Got it. Oh yeah, I remember this clip. Okay.
that was
Not going to be singing again anytime soon.
No, thanks.
Okay. Now, with that, we're going to be diving into our next question. Name 5 players that, if in the same team together, they would dominate the CS scene for a long time.
so obviously.
I would say. Oh,
Nico, Adrian, Guardian, Rain, all of my stuff.
why did you put me last?
Where's the domination?
Because I
Where's
started from
domination,
right to
bro?
left.
He was just looking at how you guys proceeded.
He got you there.
I don't know. Can I pick whoever I want?
Yeah, you can pick whoever you want. I think this is just more of a question diving into who you guys think are like the superstar players what you would put together. If it makes it easier, you can pick not anyone on this team. That makes it easier.
I don't have to. Like, I'm not allowed to pick anyone.
Yeah.
I would
On
not
this.
pick anyone anyways, man. I'm just kidding. No, but I would say you have to pick simple, obviously.
Mm.
Electronic.
Is it you or me picking? I don't know.
Your team is bad always. So.
I have a simple,
helping you.
then Glaive. I will pick those two first. And
Electronic.
then Sypnix I will pick after that.
I would pick Flash over except next.
Flush I will pick as well. And then
Are you building the team or Nico is building the team?
Are you talking or is he talking?
then we have one more left.
Obviously, Yanko.
Janko. We
Wow.
already have support players. We don't need more.
No device? No one wants to pick up device?
I already have simple.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay, fair enough.
and I have 2 from Australia. I cannot pick 3. That's too much.
Okay, fair enough. Do the rest of you guys agree with his picks? Would you swap out anybody for your...
Speak Astralis, man. They've been doing it for 2 years now. So.
2 years?
It's almost 2 years.
They
1
put
year.
1 year together, bro.
I'm 1 year. 1 year.
In Norway, it's going fast.
I don't know the last one. I would pick maybe Cold
Ah.
or Electronic or someone. Yeah. Can be
Alright.
anyone. They're gonna dominate anyways.
Okay. I like the nice mixture of players you have going on there.
Mhm.
You're trying to be fair to everyone. All right. So we have the next question ready. Ask them about the numbers on their jerseys.
Yeah, ask.
Yeah,
when
Holly.
you're first.
Yeah, Rain.
When you're first.
It's just,
You want to show it for everyone?
Yeah,
just
show the
funny,
number
you
that you
know?
have on the back.
69. I'm not sure, No, it's just a
Explanation.
funny number. It's just a funny,
Funny number?
Yeah.
That's not what you told me. We
You
said you're going to
should
be honest
Google it
here,
and
okay?
see what it means.
Ooh.
You should Google it. I don't know if they should Google it, man.
Yeah, if you're at work, please don't Google it.
Uh,
If you're at work, please don't Google it. What
Also,
number
I
do the
think
rest of you
there's
guys
a-
have?
I have 99. I don't know why. Most of the numbers I wanted to have, they were taken at the time when I joined. So,
So what was your first choice?
10, I think. I didn't think Kerrigan had the 10 or someone.
Okay.
I couldn't get that one, so I just stick with 99.
Okay.
I have no idea why.
No idea why. What about
Yes,
you,
sir.
Adrian? What's your number?
7.
7?
It's a lucky number,
Mm.
and I have a like favorite player in football. David Beckham.
Mm.
He was like number 7, so that's why.
Handsome guy. Okay, Guardian.
Just like the number. Nah,
What
it's
you
like
have?
the number.
What's your number?
9?
9.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So yeah, all good things. I was born on 9th of July. So all good
Is
things
that a
happen.
good thing?
Yeah.
And then Olaf, what's your
Kidding.
number?
11. I picked it for some footballer that I don't remember. I was thinking
Wait.
of who it was, but I don't know. It was someone.
What the heck? He
But this was
clearly-
like when did I join? 1 year ago? 1 year ago, right? Something like this.
You joined 1.5 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah, 1.5. Yeah.
Okay, well, clearly it left an impact on you, this football player.
Yeah, someone.
What number do you have?
11. I don't know. Maybe Zlatan. I have no idea. Neymar.
Maybe Zlatan.
Maybe
No,
Ryan
I
Giggs.
Small deal guy.
Yeah.
Who is it?
I don't know.
Guy.
Probably some guy from third league or something.
That's probably.
All right, guys. Well, I wanted to talk to you about the teams that we have here. Obviously, we can talk about Astralis all day, but there's quite a few other teams that are coming in. Navi straight off of that Star Series win. Cloud9 coming in with a totally crazy-looking roster. Just a lot of teams here. What are your thoughts? Yanko, let's start with you.
I think it's great that, I was going to say I thought we were playing Cloud9 in the first game, but we played in the first game on the second day. It's just that, it's always in a best of one for them. Like, that's a good format
Yeah.
for them that they can, even before the tournament, decide maybe 2 or 3 maps they want to focus on, and just like, because you can veto so many maps,
Mhm.
right, in a best of one. So it's going to be interesting to see how they're going to play. Like, it just seems like such a weird mix
Yeah.
of players.
It's very-
it's very interesting, like what they're doing over there. But other than that, I think obviously it's like a very strong field. I feel like the best teams pretty much are here, even though in terms of form you wouldn't really say that for some of the teams. But I think when it comes to actually playing against each other, I think these are probably the teams that can put up the best
Yeah.
fight to an extent. Or
Yeah.
I mean, ENCE has been on a really good run lately.
As well.
So, they could certainly be in the mix,
Mhm.
in the conversation, Renegades as well, but, 6 teams only. So I think it's going to be, like, as always, with these teams, like, it's always going to be fun to see
Yeah.
how people square up against each other.
For sure. Last question before we bring out that blank player card where you guys can rip on Yanko. We saw Navi coming off that
Or
Star...
compliment me.
Whichever you prefer, totally up to you guys. Navi coming off of that Star Series win obviously looked really, really impressive, but a lot of people, of course, talked about the fact that Astralis wasn't there, Liquid wasn't there. So do you feel that takes away from their accomplishment, or based off of the form that they showed to become champions, do you actually think that they have a really strong chance here?
I mean, yes and no. Everyone knows Astralis is the best team in the world, so in one way, but also it was a best of 3 tournament the whole way through, so they have to beat everyone in the best of 3, and I think that deserves a lot of credit. But
And a best of 5 final.
oh yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I mean, they played super good, but it's always going to be when Astralis is not
Yeah.
there, and obviously Liquid, they are the best 2 teams in the world.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
All right, well, we'll see how it pans out because obviously everyone's here in Miami. But let's go ahead and bring out the cards. And who has really good handwriting? Do you guys want me to write? Does anyone want to write?
I'm not gonna write.
Okay.
Uh,
All right.
Well,
So-
what did you wanted to say you have good
I
handwriting?
am very bad at
Oh,
writing.
I just want to kick things off by saying already I'm a legend. Which is only
How is he?
which is
go?
only that Olaf can
Yeah,
say. So
last
these people definitely know what they're talking about.
But
All right.
So all you guys need to take this into account, okay?
So we're going to start first characteristic. What do you guys
Talking.
want to rate? Talking? Is that what you want to rate him on?
Ladu said it apparently.
It has one for each, so every player can
Okay.
do one.
So you guys, you're good with talking as the first characteristic?
Storytelling.
Yeah.
Storytelling? We need a consensus here.
Yeah, sure. Go for it.
Storytelling. Okay.
Second best coach quotes.
I saw the best tweet ever when someone tweeted out something. I had to.
So rate him on his
Don
storytelling.
Yeah.
Hachi
He's
did
amazing
a really
as well.
good tweet about when you did. Never mind, I cannot say it. Go.
Okay. 0 to
A shout out to
100,
him.
rate his storytelling.
100.
99.5. 99.5. Yeah, just he's the best. In this team.
99.5, 100. What, Nico, what do you think?
It's too much compliments, guys.
I'm gonna give it like 80.
80.
80.
80?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to do 90 as an in-between between the 100 and the 80.
89.
88. That's a nice number.
All right, 88. It's going to be
You see, Yanko,
slanted
I'm
because
getting
I'm
a good
slanted.
Is it
number.
88
Yeah.
or
I think
It's 88, okay?
Okay.
I promise.
4
These
circles.
moments.
The second one can be support.
Okay.
I could give him 99 on that one.
Does
99
everyone?
is fine.
All of remembers.
99 is fine.
Okay.
Gotta.
Okay. We
It's
have two
the-
S's so far. What's the third one gonna be?
Howie, go for it.
I have no idea, man.
Thank you, Howie.
Thinking.
Like normal.
This is gonna take a while, so
Opping.
go to
Let's do
someone else.
opping. Opping.
Opping?
Yeah, opping.
I
Give me
remember
20.
when you
Why are
took.
you laughing, Sue?
I'm not. I smiled.
20.
Just happens to be my
20,
smile looks like a laugh. Okay.
20 for me.
20.
He wants to break your stats. Look, 88,
Wants to
99,
ruin
and he
me.
wants.
Wait.
Wants to ruin me.
How would you rate his Opping?
Rate? I don't know.
You've known him for so
14?
long, you know.
Yeah, he remembers the good old days.
Yeah.
So he's gonna give
Good.
me 15.
Good old days.
40 is fine. So
40?
we are on 30 in the middle now.
I will
Okay,
give 10,
so-
so let's give 20.
Oh my God.
I'm
I just
giving
remember
18.
I had 75. He cannot have higher than 75.
All right. We're gonna give him a 20 for Opping. Okay,
you-
we're moving along. Just two left.
I mean, you know him a lot, so maybe you can give him something.
Drinking.
Drinking.
Or drinking.
Yeah.
All right, let's go
Drink.
drinking.
No, not drinking. He's gonna get to a high score.
Okay, drinking.
Well, obviously he's not better than me.
No one is better than you.
No one.
Nobody harder than you, lad.
85.
85.
I don't know if
Who
that
who
is
drinks the best here? Is it you?
Rain.
What is all the coughing?
Adrel
I
did
don't
real
know.
good recently, so
Fake.
I mean, I do it once in a year, but
But
Okay.
when he
It has
does
quality.
He does it.
So for Yanko specifically, are we going 85?
Oh, it can be more, I think.
Mm.
90.
Be more.
Should be more, though.
Should be more.
90.
Can we put
Should
the
be, yeah.
100
this is
in?
sensitive topics.
Okay,
Sue.
I'm
Sensitive
just
topics.
gonna go 91.
Why are you asking them? You know
91.
better than them.
91 is good.
Listen, I haven't made it quite all the way with you quite a few times, so I can't answer honestly. Last question. We're gonna go looks.
So that she definitely found one to bring me down.
Listen,
definitely found
I
one
was
to
told
bring my
by our
total
lovely
score down.
producer that that's where we're gonna go. So let's go looks.
Since he has one favorite T-shirt,
Oh,
everyone hates.
got wrecked.
Why? What's the T-shirt?
Let's just say that someone told him to go up when he came down from the elevator. When we're gonna go up. Let's go up.
Well,
it wasn't from our team, though.
Yeah, it was country specific, you know, kind of the
Okay.
situation. But
Okay.
T-shirt is super cool though.
Okay.
People don't have taste. You know how it is.
All right. Okay.
People don't have
So
taste.
we need to reach a consensus on looks. You can incorporate his fashion sense in this, his personality. All of this goes into it. No one wants to say anything. Wow, this is the quietest you guys have been.
See,
You can put
that's
some
the
number.
that's the fear
You
you
can
need to put
decide.
into your players who, as a coach,
They could be a leader and
they're
decide.
scared to say anything bad.
Say?
Okay. Well, Yanko, how would you rate yourself?
65.
Well, really?
Yeah, let's go.
99.
No. I can't. How can I rate myself? What's wrong with you?
What?
How do you feel when you are
Tell
in
Nico to
the,
do it. He knows. Like he's
Alright,
the only
alright.
one who's safe here. So
82.
That's a
Very.
specific number.
Okay.
Wrong.
That's a very specific number.
That's too strong.
but you see, it came after a lot of consideration.
Yeah, I had to take a lot of things.
He's like highest on our team.
Okay,
now.
so why an 82 and not an 85?
Bro, we need
Where did the
to-
3 points?
Why did we
That's-
take
I
him
don't know.
drinking
Just
in this?
82
like-
sounds better.
Okay, Yanko, you want to hold this and put your face in it?
Yes, please.
Pass
it
it.
down.
Then maybe I should change the number.
Should I take
to
the
less.
headset down?
No, you can leave it on.
It can't
Alright.
fit his head.
You look
It's
dashing.
Can I change my mind?
82 is good enough.
Awesome. Are you happy with the ratings, Yanko?
Yeah, except for the opping one. Like I feel like if they gave me like 2 more days of notice before China, so I could DM a bit more,
Yeah.
I think this would be way higher,
Yeah.
way higher. And I think Claudi's job would be in danger.
Yeah.
I can take the AK.
For sure. Okay, well, guys, thank you so much, as always, for sharing your thoughts. It's always a pleasure, and best of luck in your matches tomorrow. And with that, FaZe was actually our last team that we're speaking with here, so we're going to wrap things up. Make sure to tune in tomorrow. Don't want to miss out, as we have a lot of amazing matches to look forward to with some fantastic teams here, so make sure to tune in then.